Today we're taking a closer look at the procedure of carbuncle abscess drainage and how it is performed. A carbuncle is a deep, painful cluster of interconnected skin boils that forms a severe bacterial infection. Most frequently caused by Staphylococcus aureus bacteria, these clusters often develop on the back of the neck, shoulders, or thighs. Unlike a simple pimple, a carbuncle penetrates deep into subcutaneous tissues, leading to a significant accumulation of pus and dead fluids. This requires careful medical attention to prevent the infection from spreading further. Identifying a carbuncle early can help prevent severe complications. It usually begins as a firm, red, tender lump that rapidly expands over several days while filling with pus. As the infection progresses, the area becomes swollen, warm, and highly painful, often developing multiple yellow or white openings that ooze fluid. Because it is a deep systemic issue, individuals frequently experience general illness symptoms like a high fever, fatigue, or chills. When a skin infection becomes large, tense, and deeply embedded, a minor surgical procedure called incision and drainage is the best solution. Attempting to squeeze a carbuncle at home is dangerous as it can push bacteria deeper into the bloodstream or surrounding tissues. Professional drainage relieves the intense pressure, significantly reduces pain, and removes the infectious core, creating a clean environment that allows the skin layers to finally heal. During the drainage procedure, a healthcare professional first cleans the area and applies a local anesthetic to minimize pain. They then make a small, precise incision into the center of the cluster, allowing the trapped pus and infected fluid to empty completely. The doctor may gently wash out the open cavity with sterile to remove remaining debris and pack it with surgical gauze to keep it open, ensuring that any new fluid continues to drain out safely. Proper aftercare is essential to guarantee complete healing and prevent the recurrence of the infection. Patients must keep the wound clean, change surgical dressings regularly according to instructions, and complete the full course of prescribed oral antibiotics. Practicing good hygiene, washing hands frequently with soap, and avoiding sharing personal items will protect others. It is crucial to monitor the area closely and report any worsening redness or fever.